Rockie Fresh. Rockie Fresh. Bitches Rockie Fresh. We get money, bitches Rockie Fresh.
For those that don't know, you know, you definitely signed to MMG.
Yep.
A lot of people are talking, you're coming from Chicago. But for those that don't know, give us a brief history into the musical life of Rockie Fresh.
Musical life of Rockie Fresh. I'm a 22-year-old artist out of Chicago. I got like a wide range of beats that I like to rap on. Like, I really don't discriminate on production. Feel like I can always be me on any type of record. Started rapping in like 2009. That's when I put out. Well, in 2009 is when I put out my first mixtape. Started rapping in like 2008. Off of that mixtape, you know what I'm saying, I did a release show. That was my first show ever. It was a sold-out event in Chicago. And from there, I kind of viewed it as a springboard, you know what I'm saying, to start my touring history and also to continue to put out more music. So I put out 2 mixtapes after that, The Other Side and a project called Driving 88. And The Other Side caught the attention of a lot of, you know what I'm saying, big alternative rock guys, surprisingly, like Good Charlotte and Patrick Stump. And through that, you know, I was able to go on tour with Patrick Stump and just really start building my rap fan base in a totally different way, which helped me out a lot. But then after that, I put out a project called Driving 88, and that caught the attention of a lot of the labels, you know what I'm saying, across the country, as well as Diddy and, you know what I'm saying, Rick Ross. And with that, me and Rick Ross met, you know what I'm saying, and just the terms, you know, that he was talking about, but also the way that we related, you know, just from man to man, it motivated me to want to do a deal with him. So with that being said, you know, I signed to MMG and I'm Atlantic, and I'm enjoying my, you know, my time over here, and yeah, we're making some dope music.
So how do you make that decision though between Rick Ross and P Diddy? Because they're definitely 2 juggernauts that, you know, were competing for your name to sign on that dotted line.
Well, I think the thing was, it's just like, man, Diddy is, you know, #1 on Forbes right now. And he's like, you know, one of the richest dudes in the game. And with that, I want to see the big homie Rose be able to get to that platform, you know, by believing in acts like me. And, you know what I'm saying, me being able to turn up a situation. I feel like Bad Boy has so much history, you know what I'm saying. And I feel like MMG is like the new thing, you know what I'm saying. And with that being said, I wanted to be a part of a new movement that still has some accolades to reach, you know what I'm saying, and be a part of being like able to take that ship to a whole nother place and adding that Midwest flavor to it, you know what I'm saying. I'm the youngest artist on MMG, and it also keeps me competitive too, you know what I'm saying, being on a label with guys like Meek and Wale and Stally and Gunplay. It's like, man, I got to be on top of my game at all times. And so with that, you know, I just like the way it felt.
I be that young nigga from Chicago, about to heat the city up and make it feel like Cabo. Yeah, watch these niggas try and take my shine. I told these foolies hard work and it'll come in time.
Now the Chicago rap scene, I know people are really talking about it at the moment. It's like there's something in the water, because there's definitely a lot of good up and coming MCs coming from there, like Little Durk, Little Reese, King Louis, Chief Keef, and you're definitely one of them as well. It's looking like a competitive ground over there at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's dope, you know what I'm saying. I think the cool thing about it, why you see so many artists winning, is because we all just come from different places. Like I sound a lot different from, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the other Chicago artists, because I just been doing my thing since, you know what I'm saying, before I was really aware of them. And guys like King Louis, me and him have always been cool, you know what I'm saying. That's one of my homies. He's actually on the project that got me signed. We got a song called How We Do, did a video for it. And yeah, that's one of my dudes. But just to see all of those guys winning, we all young, we all under 25, and we all going hard, and it's a beautiful situation to be a part of.
Why do you think it's actually happening now as well? Because, you know, it's definitely happening all at the same time with the new crop of MCs coming through.
I really think, you know what I'm saying, this Chicago is definitely turning up, but I feel like the whole world is turning up right now as far as in this age group, because we the kids that really grew up under the Kanyes, the Jays, the Rosses, the Waynes, and with that, you just starting to see the fruits of what we really been inspired by. You know, I personally believe that College Dropout and Triller and the Black Album and the Carter 2 and the Carter 3 was some of the best albums to ever be released. And when those albums came out, you know, I was young, I was willing to learn, I was super, you know what I'm saying, inspired by rap music. And there's a bunch of other kids across the world that are like that, and we just the fruits of, you know, the stuff we've been inspired by. And also too, you know, coming from where we come from, especially in Chicago, you got to grow up fast. Like at 22, I got responsibilities that people at age 30 in other states I know don't have, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, it makes the music a lot more mature and a lot more passionate. So I think those are the ingredients to why, you know, it's that energy coming from the city.
These niggas hating, they can't make it out their mama house. The least that they can do is wash the dishes, take the garbage out. See the way I'm rolling, now they questioning a different route.
The last mixtape before the birthday tape, Electric Highway, you were sitting on the cover in a DeLorean. I think for a lot of music nerds and just nerds of artistic, you know, stuff in general, was definitely happy to see you sitting in a DeLorean. Was that your vehicle?
Nah, that one wasn't mine. And I actually did the same thing too for the mixtape before that. It was like kind of a continuation. My first, the first time I introduced the DeLorean was on this project called Driving 88, and Driving 88 was inspired by the movie Back to the Future, and I really wanted to go all out with it. You know what I'm saying? The concept of Driving 88 was that the DeLorean had to reach 88 miles per hour to get to its destination. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, that's a real random speed number, you know. And I feel like the pace that I'm moving at with my career is just different. It's just a lot more random. You really don't see a guy come up and work with Good Charlotte and Patrick Stump and then Rick Ross and Meek Mill. It's just like kind of never, you know what I'm saying, before seen at this age bracket. And so I feel like with me moving at that speed, you know, that movie was symbolic to where I'm trying to go, which is bring something new to the game, but also reach it, you know what I'm saying, at my own pace. And with Electric Highway, I just wanted to continue with that artwork and that theme of, you know what I'm saying, being on the road and progressing. And that's what it was for. And
you kicked off the year strong because that was released in January.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people were definitely disappointed to see that you weren't on the XXL list.
Oh yeah, that, you know, stuff happens.
And I know you've spoken about that in Panera Bread as well.
Yeah.
And getting to the latest track that's got the visuals online going crazy at the moment. It was nice to see you in the video with Rick Ross, just in case anybody was talking about any doubts that you was officially part of the clique.
Oh yeah, nah, they crazy if they doubting, you know what I'm saying? Like Ross go hard for me, and it's the thing where it's like I'm not taken lightly over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not put to the back burner. I got some crazy records in the chamber, some that I've been able to work on, you know, with Ross, and other ones that I've been able to do just with the resources of being on MMG.
She said I should have been #1 on that freshman list. I told her it was nothing to me, girl, don't stress that shit. Plus some of my niggas on it, I respect that shit.
So why did you decide to name the track Panera Bread? Because like for people in Europe that don't know, that's definitely a restaurant chain over in the States, right?
Yeah, nah, it is, and it's one of my favorite restaurants. It's you know what I'm saying, a real quick type of thing. You can sit down and eat there too, but you also can get you a nice little to-go situation. And with that being said, it was right next to my high school, you know, so when we used to get out of school and when we wanted to sneak away for lunch, we'd just walk over there. And I honestly wasn't really thinking about Panera Bread too much. I was just playing beats with Ross, and then he heard that beat. He was like, man, let's do this. So he laid a verse, you know what I'm saying, Panamera, Cherry Red, Panera Bread. And I was just like, whoa, I like that, you know what I'm saying? That remind me of my high school days, so I named the track after that, ended my verse off with that kind of vibe, and it's just a fun record.
With that Panera Bread, yeah.